Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
What? Both of these are great options. Does that sentence make sense, or where did you find a couch?
Right. What?
Never mind. BS for the requisition. So, finally time for that beer? And
Apparently,
after 2
yes.
years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
What was Hustle?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit.
Huh.
HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded.
You had a fierce beard.
Tastes better just thinking about those days.
A little bit of nostalgia.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cutting edge of Prothean research. I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take.
Basically.
So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I can flirt with him too. I needed to leave, yeah.
I was on a good path in the Alliance. Then everything fell apart. There wasn't much left for me. Andromeda was so far away, I figured if you're going to start over, start way over.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
Oh, I think that first statement might have been a little bit true. Because Liam seems a little... Like from the bits that we've heard, he used to be a cop, and then he joined an urban rescue unit, and now he's out here. It sounds like Liam's the kind of person where he has no idea what he wants to do. But in a sense of, like, everything else is just kind of depressing after a while. Like, it's exciting, but that it just doesn't feel right, if that makes sense. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from Liam. That he's the kind of person who has these high, lofty expectations of, like, what this job should be, what it should do, and none of them are meeting those expectations. And my current worry is, where he is right now, he's put himself, in essence, he's boxed himself in a corner. There's no undoing this decision. This job he's got, I mean, he could technically quit the job that he has right now, but this is kind of it. This is the end of the line. This is where all his choices have brought him, and the only other option is quitting. And I don't know how he's going to handle that. Puts pressure on all of us.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
That angle my foot was at made it look like my foot was in that box, and the box is no longer here, apparently. I guess we threw it halfway across the room while we were talking. But it made it look like my foot was clipping through the box, but it's not. It's just that box at a slant. And it's funny, because the way that she was sitting with one, propped up and then one foot pressing into a piece of furniture is how I sit. Like, even right now, I've mentioned it before, I sit in the weirdest fucking way. Let's get to know Liam. Should I just float slightly?
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Bluntness, no. There's like, wow, he's got like no options. What do you think of me as a pathfinder?
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
So
I'm
far.
committed to the initiative. You're pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
I see. Well, that was a shorter answer than I was expecting. I took the opportunity to take a drink and almost choked trying to get the cat back on. What about you?
You barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done.
Aha.
I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Oh, I thought so. I think I may be right about Liam. Oh boy. Oh, I hope this all goes well. It probably won't, because, you know, this is a game. Texture of your hair is fantastic, by the way, sir. But, oh man, when shit hits the fan, and I'm, like, super sure it's gonna, 'cause we've just started, and I hope that you can cope, man.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Yeah, you're not that
Didn't have
old.
the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You as a cop seems cliche. Sounds satisfying. Be playful.
An impatient rookie, frustrated by procedure. That's overdone.
I know, right?
Nah.
I wanted new, and I got it. And that led me here.
Yeah, Liam's looking for something. Liam's looking to be the main character of his own story, and life, unfortunately, does not work the way that it does in books and in games. Even the people who get to seemingly live that lifestyle don't really live that life, so it's... I hope you're gonna be okay, buddy. I like you, and if you are a bit, you know, of a bubblehead.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin,
Aww.
both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Not traditional at all, probably.
Life with my family was not typical on a number of fronts.
You may do though, right? Family has to. I know mine did. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Yeah, and they'll never see you again or even know if you're alive because they will be long dead by the time you make it. I mean, Liam, dude, I don't think you really thought this through, which is a really interesting angle for a character that doesn't get explored very often. Everybody's always like, yeah, I knew why I was coming here, and even when I have regrets and sadness, I'll never regret that I came here, but I think Liam is going to be the character who's going to regret it. Bye, man.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Oh. I like you, guy, but I have a feeling... Oh, he switched sides of the couch. I have a feeling... I can scan the couch! Worn-in couch. Style. New modern transitional manufactured by D. Glen K. Inuvik. Frame. Proprietary Arlay steel. Cover. 98% polyester. 2% unknown. While Liam's claims of charged diffusion are dubious, furniture doesn't get this worn without providing comfort, which it should be noted, is not the same as being comfortable. Yes. Alright then. Just staring at... I'm guessing that's, Oh, I wonder if that's his parents. That might be. Maybe. Or they might just be two random people, but it looks like a man and a woman, so maybe it's his folks. Man, I hope he doesn't have, like, a nervous breakdown later. I like Liam. I don't want him to be sad. Free me. Free me from the basement. I have to go talk to other people. The Medbay. Oh, I'm at the bottom. Excellent. Wunderbar. This is kind of where I want it to be. So I believe that our doctor, Miss LEXI? Yeah, Lexi's in here.
You're not Harry.
No.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
I have a feeling it'll be something sarcastic like, oh, big mistake. I don't think anybody wants to look after my brother. But that sounds like we could be insulting her, so I'm not going to pick that one. I'm going to welcome her.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
Did you just stab me?
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the pathfinder.
Oh, nonsense. You'll be awesome.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
I stabbed you.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Are you asking me to
Harry didn't
abduct
tell
someone?
you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I can flirt with her too. Oh my god. Oh, are you asking me to abduct somebody because the cat are a sentient sapient species to the best of my knowledge thus far? I mean, we'll bring you a body if we have to kill one of them, but I mean, I'm not going to give you a prisoner and be like, have at it, Lexi. Just try not to break any laws beyond all the ones that we've broken. An anatomist and a physician.
Anatomist, physician? That's quite the resume.
I'm also a licensed psychologist.
Oh.
275 years has given me plenty of time to branch out.
Oh, she's young
But we
for
were
an
discussing the
Asari.
Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
Whoa. I like that they sprint when they want to go somewhere. Alright. Let's go get to know Lexi. She's young for an Asari. She's very young. She's like barely an adult, I think. They like, what, they think they hit adulthood at like 150, 200 years. So she's like early, very early 20s. She's like 21.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Oh my, yes. How's the crew doing?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality.
Sweet.
Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
I see. How about the humans in the crew?
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
All right. There's some people in here we have not met yet, like specifically Suvi. But we'll talk to her in a minute. How about Cora?
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you.
Yeah.
Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Yeah, I kind of figured. How's Gil doing?
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique.
Mm-hmm.
He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
I see. We haven't met her. Well, met her, but we did see her. How about Suvi?
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
Oh, that's short. Okay. How about Liam?
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Yeah, you and me both.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
We mentioned her a moment ago. How about PB?
Is PB alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Yes, but when I walk through the door and say hello. How's Vetra doing?
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Yeah, Vetra does probably need some time to just be able to relax and be herself, but I have a feeling that she doesn't really know what to do with that. How about DRACK? How's he doing?
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Aw, do you like him, Lexi? Absolutely.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked.
Aw. Well, he's got a daughter. Is she here? I know. I think that's his granddaughter, but I don't know. Maybe he's married. But if he's not, I don't know. Maybe that'll be a romance, perhaps. I don't know. I'm the pathfinder, but I also could be the matchmaker. How about Callow?
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip.
Yeah.
Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Oh. I wonder if the reason she doesn't say much about them is because, well, she said a bunch about DRACK, but I think maybe it's because we haven't gotten a chance to know them. So.
Thanks for the insight.
So how did you become a doctor?
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Aww.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war.
Aww.
Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
Oh, Lexi. Lexi, no. I'm sorry.
So how did an Asari doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans.
That's true.
Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
Speaking of.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis.
Hmm.
We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Ah, that's so great. I like Lexi. She's such a sweetheart. So, this may be weird, but I have chunks of memories of a dead person in my head. Please tell me about them.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Turning point, maybe, but...
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this.
I think that's it then. We'll see you around, Lexi.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah, I'll try to pop back in here every time, Oh, it's the respec station if I want to completely change all my skills. Which I may actually have some, data pad. What's this? You've got this. You don't need an old man a few hundred years your junior to tell you you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway, because I know it's true. You keep your rider safe, and I'll do the same with mine. Harry. Aww. Oh. Aww. Yay. Alright, can I save on the here? Can't. Ooh. Because we're doing story mode things. Okay, that's fine.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Yeah. We've already been there. I like that Vetra keeps calling me and telling me about the ship every time I go somewhere new. I think I can read their message board. Aha! Dinner tonight. Null null entry. Sorry, everyone. I forgot we were taking turns and half the rations are not unpacked yet. Callow. Comments. Got you covered, Callow. There's soup in the galley, dextro and level for me, and a fruit cocktail, Vetra. And to think, we might have left port without you. Lost and found coffee mug. Found a mug yesterday near the biolab. Nice one with a magnetized base. Somebody left it... You left it stuck sideways to a bulkhead? Cora. Comments. Oh, that's mine! I just put it down for a second when my hands are full. Zuby. Next time, maybe empty it first? Cora. Oh, she stuck it sideways while it was still full of... Oh, no. Does anyone want to help me move a couch? Well, we've already done that. Not right now, but I'll keep you on my list, especially if you're biotic and can drop the weight. And pay you back in beer or whatever else we find. Liam. Comments. Are you serious? Suvi. I never joke about comfortable seating. Liam. Comfortable is not the term for it, Vetra. You're just jealous of the best seat in the house. Liam. Not a thing, not a house. Vetra. Welcome to your new info board. Congratulations, Pathfinder Writer, on successfully installing your info board version 3.4. You are now ready to keep yourself and your staff informed on the latest developments aboard the Tempest. This is like Twitter, but just for the ship. Info board VI. Comments. Okay, I set up everyone's user accounts. Have at it, says Cora. So we could post anything here, says Liam. Anything you want the whole crew to see, though I disabled image embedding, says Cora. Missed opportunities, says Liam. You probably just text us lots of photos of your couch. DRACK and PB are officially on the team. I finished the assignment paperwork for the Nexus and had to fudge a few details, but you're both officially members of the Pathfinder team. Welcome. And DRACK, I just want to check in, publicly, about what I said, Cora. Comment. Relax, Harper. The best headbutt is always the one you don't see coming, says DRACK. I'll keep that in mind, says Cora. Like, what? Did you ask him to headbutt you so you can see if you can survive it? Cora, dear, no. Oh, it's a Plants vs. Zombies little thing. I forgot. I think they worked on it. Whose bunk is this? It's a little bit disheveled, so I'm thinking it's Liam. This one's really well done, so it's probably Cora. What else we got over here? Yeah, there's no pillow in that one. That one might be DRACK. Can DRACK even fit in there? Bathroom. Space. Toilet. Alright, let's talk to... I know, that's my room. It's fine.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble.
Quit worrying, Rushan. It'll be fine.
Right. Have you settled in yet?
Yeah, got all my stuff here.
And your repair kit, spare parts?
I carry that emergency kit you put together all the time.
Good. I'll check in with you later.
Wunderbar. Door.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Ah, yes, granddaughter. Love it.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Yeah.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually.
Oh, really?
Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
What about Kesh?
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to.
This is true.
As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Nah, I get why you left.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
You're a cool guy, Space Grandpa. What's he doing? I think he's cooking.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director.
I have heard this
Got
name.
no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since.
Oh.
He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
We should, perhaps.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
I like her.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
How about the uprising?
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
Unfortunately, Tan's kind of a racist asshole. Which is kind of the wrong thing to be. Like, I get the history between them. I really, really do. And I get that the Krogan are not completely innocent. But it's the wrong fucking attitude to have when you are starting a life in a brand new place. And that's probably why he wasn't originally selected for any leadership role, but it's kind of the damning thing for me about him being a leader right now.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Why can I ask you about your own name?
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Ah. You know Vetra?
How did you and Vetra meet?
That's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
Kinda.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She's kind of awesome like that.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
How's that where's this colony you're from?
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Nice.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
I'm assuming it's on the planet we just left as well, because if I remember correctly, the Krogan, and I think the Turians to a certain extent, are totally like, meh about radiation. Like, obviously enough of it will probably make them sick, probably kill them, but they're mostly immune to it.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years.
Yeah,
Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Nice. I keep forgetting Krogan lived for like a long time. What do you think of Sam?
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops.
Ah.
Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators.
Oh.
Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah, my peacekeeping career went up in smoke when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost.
However, I like Sam, though, and unfortunately, we do kind of come together.
Sam is part of what makes someone a pathfinder. You're just going to have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
More stories?
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Anything about the cat? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Anything else?
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you.
They
Break
also are
through their
googly.
head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Anything else?
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view. Their friends, too.
We haven't met that yet.
Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me.
In multiplayer, they go
Perfect
invisible.
for grenade practice.
Anything else?
Tell me more about fighting cat.
There's just something wrong about the cat. The absolute single-mindedness.
Anything else?
Tell me more about fighting cat.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Man, he's got a lot of stuff to tell me. Anything else?
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Fire and explosives are
Jesus.
good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Yeah.
Generally, there's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
Tell me about getting set on fire.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire.
Oh my
I
god.
was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did.
Oh my god.
Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
That's fantastic. Anything else, or is that the end of this train of
Tell me
conversation?
more about fighting cat.
Ascendant. Oh my god. Keep your distance. Don't let them get you in those force fields.
I haven't even seen
Pop
this shit
that
yet.
little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
I don't even know what that is.
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Fiends.
Oh my god!
Kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance.
What's a fiend?
Shoot them in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank them.
What's a fiend? He's got a lot of shit to, like, I think after this one I may have to pop out because we've been talking to him for a very long time.
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
I'm gonna assume that is the end of that. That's way too much. Okay, talk to you later, man.
We can talk more later.
Ooh.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Hey everyone! Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed the video and you want to help my channel grow, why not like the video or share it with your friends? Want to tell me what you thought? Leave a comment! If you want to see more, why not subscribe or enjoy one of the annotated videos? Thanks a bunch, you guys. I couldn't do it without you.